Only G is happy when you're suffering. Well, yeah, they make them like that across the pond. You know, it's all pip pip cheerio on the outside, but inside, they're boiled evil. Why do I say boiled? Because it is the most bland way to make your food hot, and that seems appropriate to the UK. Shots fired. The hour is rolled over. We can let all of that. What would you call that? Ethno-racism? What did I just do? What did I just engage in? We can put that behind us, and we can start playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, or at least trying to. We're getting to a part of the game where I'm not going to know where to go at all, and we joke a lot on the stream that it's like, oh, this is going to be the whole stream. Buckle up. just get ready. It's coming. You glad you get to have first-class entertainment while you murder mutated wildlife? Yeah. Well, let them know that... Oh, you mean me? Well, I'll try. I'll try not to disappoint. And as for the mutated wildlife, your days are numbered. Touching my chest made me have to cough. I'm good. Let's go forward. It seems like the thing that we should do now. I'm so fragile. You know. Ryan harvested forearm-sized zucchinis today.
Like that in Reactor 1?
Cool.
Yeah. Except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
It was a giant enemy crab. If you guys forgot, we fought a giant mechanical crab. That was me trying to, as diplomatically as possible, not make pee-pee jokes about the forearm-sized zucchinis. Thank you. Thank you. I am 5. I appreciate the mental hugs also. I take all forms of hug currency.
Lo and behold.
Thanks, Steve.
All aboard.
I'm working on it. Big pee-pee veggie. Yep. That's the one. Well, look at us, all grown up, taking on our second reactor. That's pretty great. In the last episode, Cloud and Tifa didn't want to go, but in the original game, they did.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
Some things happened, and now they have to go. We're now on Chapter 6. Light the Way. Yeah.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Yep, this is the place.
Only 'cause it is.
Or wait, is it?
That
I think it
there's
is.
the reactor support pillar.
I think it is.
So what's the plan?
Oh, no.
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Damn, he knows his alphabet.
Thought
Like,
E
way
was the
better than I
last.
do.
This here is Section F.
We cut through section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Oh?
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
Right, so this area, you know how like every game, every RPG has a sewer? And it's always like, oh god, why? I have to do the stupid sewers again? This game also has a sewer, but it's not as bad as this place. This place is the real sewer of the game. There's so much to get here, and none of it really makes a lot of sense to someone who is as directionally addled as myself. So we're going to be lost here for a while, I think. Or we're going to make it through here pretty handily, but miss almost everything. That's the way it's going to look. And I'd like to take this time to remind you all that this is not a 100% playthrough, okay? This isn't near replicant. I'm going to be missing a lot.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just don't
tell
look
him.
down, okay?
Yeah, don't look down. Look, it's that town from, you know, when you watch a movie, it's like the Gold Line Cinema. Is that what it is?
G's through here, huh?
Or was that 20th Century Fox? I don't. It's one of them. One of them has like a gold kind of sepia tone with a bunch of houses. I watch films. That's where we are right now. Right above the Sector 5 slums, I believe. I think that's where we are. And this place will be a delight, I'm certain. I've got no bones
Hey, you see something over there?
at all. And therefore, I feel like I'm qualified to make that kind of assessment. We're going to climb this ladder,
Maybe
see what the
gate
hell's
didn't
at the
budge
top.
because there's not enough power to spare.
Gotta figure this out.
I'm not even seeing what they're seeing, so I don't even know what they're talking about. But I'm in this room now.
Error. Insufficient power.
Wow, they were right.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
That's
Kill
convenient.
The lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open the gate, huh?
Yeah, how about
But
that?
if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
Oh, we're Sector
An
4.
hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
Right, so it bears
All
mentioning,
these lamps.
once they stop
Think they'd be
talking.
able to balance the load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running.
Okay, so there's two things to talk about here. Number one, I guess I'll get the shorter one out of the way. What a system is this? Like, literally, the people that own this entire city, the entire city of Midgar, is called the Shinra Electric Power Company. And they have a system so bad that you have to turn off lamps in order to have enough power to open a gate. Which engineer? I want to meet the person who's responsible for this horse shit. What? Why? On what planet? This only makes sense within the scope of an RPG. Very silly. Very impractical. Embarrassing, actually. And the second thing, yeah, Midgar, if you guys don't know, is a city that literally has class division in the form of a giant metal plate that covers the entirety of the city. Everyone living above the plate lives relatively normal, middle to upper class lives. Everyone below the plate literally lives in piles of garbage. They live in the slums. They get what trickles down from the top, if anything. It's honestly one of the most Orwellian things I can think of. It's horrifying. And that's the life that people live. And the light that they get down there, their day and night, is dictated by these sun lamps. That's the sun that the people who live under the plate experience. So, yikes? Yikeroni and cheese, even. You could feed a family of 4
That's gotta be one.
with how much yikes
Man,
that
look at
is.
the size of it.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder.
I do love consoles.
Hey, pretty tall ladder too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down here.
Barrett's afraid of heights. I mean, okay, look, if I had a gun for an arm, that makes climbing ladders pretty bad, right? So I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's probably not... You probably don't... Like, you try climbing a ladder with one of your hands not on the rungs. You're probably going to feel a little unsteady. A little unstable. Now add something that probably weighs as much as a newborn hippo for a hand. And, you know, you're playing with fire. All right, let's pull this thing.
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
You pulled a lever. Yeah, I know. I'm amazing. Don't throw all your panties at me at once here. I you know, especially while I'm climbing a ladder. I just finished explaining I need my hands. But furthermore, the best. I'm the best at this.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep, and after that, Reactor 5.
Oh boy, I don't remember this part from the original game. The path to the Sector 5 reactor was a little
Great.
less
I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before.
webby.
Tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
Yeah, so Barrett, even in the original, Barrett likes to refer to the plate as a pizza. And he's not wrong. Now, is it as good a pizza as Jesse's mom makes? No. I don't think any pizza
Don't
could
mind
be.
us, y'all.
Especially not a metal oppressive pizza.
Here we go.
The fun thing about playing 3 games once a week is I get to relearn how to play the game
Try this.
every time. I keep forgetting. Alright, it's coming in a little hot in my ear. Let me just slide that down a little bit. Because otherwise you'll have me shouting at you and you don't need that.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
I sure do like bags. That's why you haven't touched Graveyard Keeper in months. Yeah, they came out with a new DLC. Oh, we talked about this already. Yeah, same boat. Same boat, D. Same boat. Golly gumdrops. What's down here? Well, I mean, you know, look, props to me for remembering.
Gotta go where the cat wants to go.
Because I probably would have gone through the same, literally, like, almost wrote the same thing that I said last time.
They busted?
Marcus beat the
Power
shit out of
down.
Hades? That's
That's my
awesome.
guess.
I still haven't started
Lucky
it.
us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
Only so many days in the week. And I'm such an anxious person that on days that I have to stream, I basically just sit there the whole day until I have to stream. I don't feel comfortable starting anything. I don't feel comfortable doing anything. I just sit there and watch the clock, occasionally like watching YouTube videos and stuff until it's like half an hour until stream time, and then I start putting this stuff together. I'm really bad for it. Hey Slytherin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're running around what is, in my opinion, the worst dungeon in the game. I don't like it here. I don't like those floating fish over there.
Like it? What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but
Hey,
it all
K-Dot.
goes back to shit.
Welcome to the stream. I was just explaining how the plate system works in Midgar. It's pretty bad, but it's pretty great now that you're here. You just started the Arkham series again? Awesome. I know you're on a Batman kick, and that's fine. The Arkham games are a great way to get that out of the system. Or just, you know, to immerse yourself in. Let yourself do things before stream. Silly man, time management is a thing, and alarms, workarounds. Oh, no, it's not that I think I'm going to be late. I'm just like a very anxious guy. So I can't focus or enjoy anything until the thing that I'm absolutely supposed to do is over. You know, it's another thing that I have to work on. Big long list. Hello. I don't suppose I can just reach you. Unfortunately, whatever that is, I have
You
to get
okay?
it.
Yeah.
You arrive early to everything because being
Going
late
for
gives you
that
meltdowns?
Materia,
Yeah, me too.
weren't you?
So close, and yet so far.
We have to get that one. Whatever it is, we have to. Whether it's
This
Magnify,
feels so good now.
or
I'm sure
Elemental,
there's another way to get there.
or AP up, or whatever.
Nothing we can do but search.
All of the
And
blue
when
materia.
We find it, we can finally snag that materia.
Shut up. Every blue materia in this game is like vital. So yeah, well, it's not bird logic. Not this time. It's just, you know, I already know the smell of the game. So as I mentioned at the top of the stream, we're going to be here probably for a lot of it. This place is really easy to get lost in, and I never know where I'm going. So, you know, pop a squat.
Stand back.
Unless you take all the glory.
Where are you running? Don't run from me.
Anytime now.
There we go. This is def the worst area. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you agree. Wait. No, other button. There we go. We got HP up, leveled up a little bit. That's not too bad. You're having executive dysfunction getting the house ready for vacation times. You relate to the you relate to the anxiety thing, alarms, and...
From one of Marlene's books?
Yep, one of her favorites. Loves it when I read it to her before bedtime. Doing all the voices.
Life in the Endless Maze. Am I right? I remember.
Can we do less of the voices for a second? Alright, I relate to the anxiety thing. Alarms and time management are how I work with it. I plan out my day as early as I can, which I don't know that I actually realized before now. Well, I mean, that's cool. And I'm much the same way. Like, people are telling me that I'm improving quite a bit in the things that I'm working on, and I don't see it. And sometimes it takes either someone else pointing it out or me, like, sort of fumbling into it during therapy or something for me to realize, like, oh, hey, I'm doing things differently than usual. That's neat. Measurable progress. You see it? You see that Batman shirt? This is the best shirt of all time. I'd wear it every day if I didn't have to wash it. Alright, let's go ahead and climb these stairs. I'm salty. I'm so salty there's a blue materia here.
Let's take a moment to get our bearings.
I don't remember which one it is, so I don't know if it's safe to skip or not. I mean, they're safe to skip regardless. This is not a 100% playthrough. But still...
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Laundry's the worst. I wish I could opt not to stink. Same.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
Yeah, you tell
The
him.
only other route that I can think
Fly
of...
a kite. Barrett. Yeah, executive function dysfunction is a big issue for me too.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Do we?
Those
Oh boy.
ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill faster.
Yep. Truly the worst of times. Like, Midgar is one of the most dystopian cities I think that has ever been represented in fiction. You guys are free to challenge me on that, but I feel pretty comfortable with that assessment.
Let me handle this.
Also, sleep can bite my toe. Oops.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, Cloud's in trouble. Is it because he's sleeping all the time? Just asleep on the job. Asleep on the job, Cloud. Hold on a second. I'm pressing wrong buttons left and right. Let's go. Pop back in the line of living. Sandman will bite my toes. Which one? Like the Marvel one? Executive dysfunction and decision paralysis are why I mostly play games like Planet Zoo on stream. Word.
No need to panic.
People really underestimate just how bad it is. Like, holy cow.
Give him your all.
Nope.
Let's kick it up a notch.
This sleep stuff can go the heck away.
Firing one off.
There we go.
Not bad.
And it seems like we finished a battle intel. What's that all about? Hang on a second. Oh. Well, these are both good to go. They're both good to report. So next time we see Chadley, that's his name, right? Chadley? Chandler? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Chadley. Next time we see Chadley, we'll happily report that we did the thing. We put circle, peg, and square hole with little resistance. You could never sleep standing up. You would faceplant for sure. Yeah, ungulates have some kind of superpower that I don't understand. You know, and more power to them, honestly. I respect them and their ungulation, as it were. Where the hell am I? I feel like I've just backtracked. Did I backtrack? Am I going backwards right now? I simply don't know. I hope you guys are ready.
Look, I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Did I just accidentally in the right direction? But at what cost? What did I miss as a result? Glad to have a soldier in charge.
No fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear.
Serenity now.
Ooh, no fear. Little fear. Hey guys, you know, these fans are really loud and...
You chickening out?
I'm sure you can
Hell
relate.
no. I'm just worried that your bony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
My bony
Okay,
ass
then.
absolutely would get blown
Follow
off the
me.
side. And shit. Absolutely.
No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
I'm looking at the
Right.
fan. It's actually kind of pretty. It's like nature's nostril. You know? Why wouldn't I take this opportunity to view the beauty of our world?
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there?
Isn't that...
Yeah, see? A summon material. Yeah,
Don't be a
okay.
dumbass.
They put all the
Told you
best
not to
shit
look at
here.
the
I hate
fan.
it. It's literally not letting me look at my fan. I need to admire my fans. I do. I do. I've got a Dyson in the back. Very admirable. I appreciate what it does for me. Even if it's a big fat liar.
Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life.
It's called a Dyson Cool.
Not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
And there's nothing cool about it. It doesn't have any temperature options. It's just a fan. I don't know why they call it that if it's just a flippin' fan. Lying to me, but it is nice. It blows a nice concentrated tunnel.
Section
It blows
H is
air
just
rings
up
at you.
ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
See, the cargo platform is how this place becomes just unbearable. And here we are.
This is it.
Wish me luck, guys.
Cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Hey, we got Jeffrey rating. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the raid, man. What were you streaming? What were you doing?
Error.
Tell me a story.
Insufficient power.
If you guys aren't following Jeffrey, please
kidding
follow
me.
Jeffrey.
Needs
He's a
3
delight.
lights worth, looks like.
His heart is
But
solid gold. That's true.
All of them. Isn't
Medical
it?
marvel.
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now.
Resident Evil 8.
Closest light ought to be...
That one.
Okay. So I guess that's where it wants me to go.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
It sounds like President Shinra is also a huge Dungeons and Dragons nerd, which I don't know how that makes me feel about him. Like, that's kind of cool, but he's also like awful, so I'm kind of stuck. I'm morally stuck. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I don't know where to go. What do you mean? I don't know what any of this is.
Error. Insufficient power.
Gotta power down a
Gold doesn't
sunlamp
seem ideal to
first.
pump blood. Being called a medical marvel is the best compliment I could have ever given you. Well, you know, it's gotta start somewhere. You're gonna nap while we argue? Rufus seems more of a D&D nerd than Shinra. Well, where do you think he gets it from? You know? Is there not a map? Oh, there is. There is. The problem is mostly me. I am cartographically stupid. Also, that's a sound. I don't know how much I want that in my ear. Wasn't there a materia here? Can the game give me a break? They have mandatory D&D nights at Shinra. Well, that makes it sound kind of cool.
That's all.
Cartographically challenged. All right, so. Yeah, I have a hard time with directions. So I check maps constantly. Like, I'll check a map, see what direction to go, walk 2 steps in one direction, and then check the map again to make sure that I did it right. That's me.
After you.
Let's finish.
Have I ever played D&D with a bunch of terrible nerds? Not only have I not played D&D with a bunch of terrible nerds, I've not ever played D&D.
Finish him off.
There you go. Watching me get all mad when a game has a rotating minimap is great. Yeah, no, it oh god, it's the worst. It frustrates me to no end. Why? Why would it rotate? I need the map to be still, otherwise how will I ever know where anything is in relation to anything else? Who prefers a rotating minimap? Like, on what planet? I just don't get it. I may never. There's the second lamp. We somehow bumblefucked our way over to it.
Please wait.
There's the materia. I need that one.
Only 2 more lights to go.
It has a massive N on it for north. Not good enough. I need that N to be up all the time. Hey there, the Elite Sword. Welcome to the stream. Happy you agree.
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
Yeah, I don't go outside. You like rotating maps? Oh, I'm not gonna shame you this time. But like, I need to understand. What about a rotating map is good? Like, what do you like about it? Because it's less me saying that it's horrible and it shouldn't exist, and more me saying I don't understand. I just don't. I want to. Maybe through understanding how other people can live that way. I can live that way too someday.
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests. How'd you like that?
Do you like it because Google Maps uses a rotating map? I get fucked up on GPS also, if it rotates.
Suck on this. Suck it.
Only if there's detection for items that can point me towards specific objectives or landmarks.
Just
I
made
mean,
our lives
alright.
a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security.
We can move this catwalk.
I can move that catwalk, but why wouldn't I just... Oh, because I need to move the catwalk to... Shut up! You don't know me.
Think back.
If you're driving,
Anybody see a
what fucking
connected
direction is
catwalk?
left, you bitch of a GPS?
Yeah.
I guess that's fair
Lined
too.
it up perfect.
Life doesn't work like an RPG where west is always left. That's fair. If my arrow is facing hard left, it's hard to picture that for my arrow to point
Which way
up
to the
to
next
turn
light?
right. Okay.
If we can't make sense of this place, we're
You
gonna
find that
get
it's better with
lost.
games that have mini
But at
maps and
least we know
destination
where the
lines?
big-ass things
Fair
are.
enough. If I ever like start
Think you can
driving,
stop the pain train?
I'm gonna need the city that I live in to just
Watch yourself.
orient
Okay,
itself
let's go.
Gonna finish it quick.
in a north is up kind of situation. Just for me, specifically.
You got this.
I got this.
At least until I get used to things, you know? Just get a self-driving car. This thing is spinning, and I'm just like running into it.
Here it comes.
Can I get an attack off? Holy cow. I don't like terpsichords. I've decided they're the worst enemy in the game.
It's on you.
Didn't I kill you already? I'm having issues. Hey, City, could you, like, completely change your topography and street layout for me? Yeah, basically. I don't think that's asking for too much. We'll have Cloud since he's always dying in here for some reason. You guys are right, he is a virgin. There we go. Okay, I've decided that Barrett's good. Watching Barrett cast Cure. Barrett's like the secondary healer of this game. Did you not know that?
Was never in doubt.
If you hyperventilate, it's my fault. Yeah, I'll take responsibility for that. You know, just do so responsibly, I guess. Is that's all I can say. Is this where I came from? He's 1,000,000% a virgin, a horrible stunted virgin. Yeah, he's the virgin version of himself. We're gonna get that materia. Did we go here already? Have I been up here? Wait, I think this is the third lamp. Hold on. That means... Wait, guys, hang on. Are you seeing this? Okay, I think... I think if this is the third lamp, then the materia.
Another platform?
Well, there's like another materia. I don't know what anything means anymore. Oh, I thought I was onto something, but I wasn't. I wasn't onto anything. My heart.
Error. Insufficient power.
Maybe if we turn off the light?
Okay, oh man, this labyrinth just gets more labyrinthine. How does one hyperventilate responsibly? With a spotter. Alright, fine. Jeez Louise. Turn off the other sun lamp. I better be able to get some materia out of this. I swear I saw the blue one. Yeah, see, it's up there. H7. Why aren't I there?
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's
Wait,
in
what?
sight, y'all.
Wait, didn't I
Should be able
do
to
3?
climb down from here.
Wait, didn't I do 3?
This a hole, right?
I did 3, didn't I?
Slugs down there.
What the fuck?
You want to check them out sometime? I
thought
can
I
show
did.
you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
I thought I did 3. What happened? And where is that dad-blasted materia? Why is it only showing up in cutscenes and not in my actual life where I need it? Hello? The fuck? Why? I don't know. Is it above me? I don't know. This is the Be Lost in This Area stream, by the way. If you guys were expecting anything else, then you're horribly mistaken. Riddler trophies are nightmarish. Yeah, some of them are pretty annoying. I think the worst offender is in Arkham City.
To hell with shimmering in night lights.
I think they're the most irresponsibly
Intruders detected.
placed.
Engaging countermeasures.
You were expecting a me stream, so you're good? That's a good attitude. Can I do a move, or you guys are just... No, okay.
It's over.
I take that complaint back. It was me pressing the wrong button. It's been known to happen. What's important is I take responsibility. Wait, is that one dead? It's not. It lied to me.
That it? It's over.
PlayStation controllers are complicated.
You
A tale
would
of
say
pale.
that.
It's not so much that. It's that my brain struggles with... Okay, here's the thing. I'm playing 3 games once a week. And so I forget how to play all 3 of them when it's time to play the next one. This game has a noise. I don't know what... Oh. Sounds like the Otis calling you noise from Dead Rising. Where is that happening? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, where the hell am I? Oh, God. What? What? Where did I come from? Who am I? Who's my daddy? What does he do? Did I do this? Okay. I'm so upset. You never played Dead Rising? So, you're a lady of fine taste. Your least favorite part of FF7 Remake is this part? Yeah, mine too. It's a good thing Fluffnir isn't here. He'd definitely be participating in the dunk right now. There's just no way I'm gonna get it. There's just no way. I'm just never going to. Oh.
We're right back where we started.
Uh-huh.
Where was that last light again?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I don't even know my own name. Have I been in here? Aren't there buttons to move the platforms? There are, but...
Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That was needed. Needed and warranted, Barrett. Thank you so much. Barrett Wallace, everyone. Alright, I'll try climbing up here. I'll be honest with you guys. I think we're gonna miss some stuff.
Ventilation system service mode active.
Why does this feel like this is
Access
where I'm
maintenance
supposed to be?
terminal to complete procedure.
It sure seems like I'm supposed to be there. Yeah, it feels like it.
Stop it?
Switching ventilation system.
Look, if I miss all those materia, that's just
Please
life.
complete the maintenance access procedure
Full stop.
within the designated time limit.
Full stop.
Man, what are
I
we
don't
even
care.
doing?
I do. I actually care a lot. but I can't. My life.
Out of our way!
So I'm like very dead. Are we doing anything about that? Or?
Gotta be careful.
Doesn't seem like the best thing to do on a timer.
All set! Let's go!
Yuffie is somewhere rocking back and forth.
Gotcha!
I don't think we're gonna do this in 30 seconds.
You asked for it! Bring it!
I definitely don't feel like that's where this is going. Come on, stagger! There we go.
Bring it! You're up!
Need my help, do you?
Did we do
Took
it?
you long enough.
Oh shit, where's the thing? Oh.
Access granted. Disengaging
How?
time lock.
How did I manage that? Hold on, no, how did that even work? That shouldn't have worked. I should be eating my own head right now. I've seen this stream before, I know how it goes. 25 health out of 2300, yeah. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna sit here spending some MP. Even though there's a perfectly fine bench in the previous room. We don't worry about it. We don't worry about anything. Look, I may be a little bit slow in some regards, but I recognize patterns with the best of them. You're worried a lot. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's cool. Here. Bench. We're even gonna buy some potions and music. If it makes you feel better. There you go. No, I had to do it. Had to. Smoke them while you got them. That's what they say. I'm gonna buy that song. Seems like a good song. We don't have any smelling salts. Talk about a game I like. On the Switch, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's a genre I don't really like. It's like like XCOM, like a turn-based cover RPG. I don't like that kind of game. But the game itself is so good. It really is. Do I need a leather bracer? Not really. What else? Sorry, I'm just having a quick look through some things. Increasing magic power seems like a good thing to invest in. Yeah, so it's it takes that gameplay style, which I'm not a fan of, and Rabbids, which I'm also not a fan of. They're just really annoying. They're like the video game equivalent of Minions, which makes me sick to my stomach just seeing them. I'm really like counterculture on that one, but the game itself is so fun.
Summoning materia.
I got Chocobo and Moogle materia.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
Like, all the characters have really unique abilities, and it makes using all of them really strategic. So you can put together some really interesting teams, and there are certain team comps, I guess you would say, that perform really you can basically adapt to any situation by having the correct team composition. And the way it's set up is you have to have, I think, at least one real character and at least one Rabbid character on your team, which means you cannot pretend that it's just like a Mario RPG XCOM game. Like you have to have Rabbids in the mix. But it's cool, very cool. And to answer your question, yes, I'm going to get the sequel. The first one was really cool. It also has a DLC where you can have Donkey Kong on your team, which his abilities add even more interesting kind of things to the game. Now, the Donkey Kong DLC you can only play as actual DK, Rabbids Peach, and Rabbids Cranky Kong. So you don't get as much as much room to try out different strategies, but it's still really cool. It's really cool for what it is. DK, woo, Donkey Kong. And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Yeah.
No stamps here to guide us.
Not even the half
No
of it.
Jesse or Wedge to back us up either.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
You got Atelier Ryza 2? Awesome, dude. Hope you enjoy it. Are you going to play it after you finish Ryza 1, or are you just going to jump in? You're just going to jump in. Am I somewhere new? I don't even know. I'm kind of just letting my heart be my guide here. Okay, we'll put a pin in this, because that seems where we're actually supposed to be. So we're going to poke around a little bit, try and see if there's anywhere else that we can go. You only got it so when you do finish Ryza, it's not $1 million? Fair. Fair. That is fair. Did I come from here? I think I came from here. Okay. Is there are there stairs? There's a ladder here. Okay, let's take the ladder.
You taking a detour? Well, alright then.
I'm trying. I have never played an Atelier game in my life. I saw a little bit of Atelier Ryza when Jiff did some share play of it for me. Very cool of him, by the way. Before watching him play it,
Don't overdo it.
I got this.
I'll just go for it. I was under the impression that the Atelier games were like crafting, one half dating sim. And so I was like, I'm not really a huge fan of either of those things. You play Ryza for the thick? Well, yeah, she definitely has some thickness. But it looked it just looked like a good old-fashioned turn-based RPG. So I was pretty cool with it. Hey there, Blazing Sun, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do a little bit of braver. Or at least we'll try.
It's on you.
All set.
Where am I? Okay.
Bring it. Don't think you'll walk away from this. Go for it.
Apparently she's a sex symbol. I mean, I don't understand why. She's a video game, right? Like, I don't know. Honestly, if they're not Kaine, they're basically just asexual human-shaped blobs to me. They mean nothing. Nothing to me. Can I get some heals? I can. I'm in control. Shoot. Said the C word. Jessica Rabbit exists and is a sex symbol. Still? Isn't she like 100 years old at this point? Oh, it's good. It's good on such a day. She's drawn 20. That's a good point. I think it's just because I don't have an imagination. Is that cool to just say? I don't really have an imagination. So when I see cartoon characters, my brain doesn't go, that's a human. You know? I don't imprint any real qualities on fictional characters.
Heads up, y'all.
So I just don't get it. Oh, I think we're getting closer to that blue materia. Somehow I think we headbutt our way possibly to victory. And so so I can't do that. And I also have trouble role playing. I have trouble, back when I was, oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, how? Ah! What is it? The most important materia in the game. You guys. I almost noped my way out of the most important materia in the game. I'm not joking. You think you think I'm kidding? I'm not. That's for real. Hold on. Ice materia, elemental materia. This is the most important materia in the game. The end. That's the end. There's nothing else to say after that. I'll put barrier materia on her too. We're going to be seeing a second overtime here in the grand finale. What are you talking about, man? What are you saying? Are you congratulating me for finding that materia that I very deserve? How do I get that one? Wait, I think I know how to get that one. Guys, are you ready for this? I'm so excited right now. I can't believe anything I'm trying is working. Check this out. Check this out. Some people are born with brains the size of whales, and I'm one of them. I'm one of those people. Is that... Wait, hello? Can I just get that? You gonna pick it up? Hey, we got MP up also. Very good. You've been rewatching the QuakeCon 2010 finale, Map 4 Aerowalk? Ah, so you're doing some quotes. Cloud has arms, thank God. Yeah, he's like, how will I grab this thing that's in my reach? I don't know. I'm a video game, so it could be anyway. Okay, we got MP up on him. Barrier materia will have to wait. I really care about MP up and HP up materia, and so we don't fuck around. Can you jump in this game? Absolutely not. Which means obstacles that are at least knee height are beyond our reach. We can't get them. They're impossible. They may as well not exist. I got all the materia. Can someone, I don't know, like, just tick a box somewhere that I did that? Holy shit. And now, somehow, who knows how, I think I'm heading towards my next goal, unimpeded. What the hell?
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
Like, for real, doggy. This is a spicy meatball. Where do can I... Oh, we got horizontal and vertical. It's amazing because Cloud can jump like 60 feet in cutscenes, but a ledge? You gotta be joking. Oh yeah, no, we can't be having any of that. There we go. Check that out. That probably goes other places too. But I'm so excited right now that I don't even care. I don't care. I got elemental. I got elemental. I can't flippin' believe it.
All right, watch and learn.
See that dodge? You can jump in that Final Fantasy Dark Souls game once you unlock the Dragoon job. Accidental successes are the best successes. Yeah, honestly, I'm gliding on the prestige of just sort of tumbling down the stairs into everything that I wanted. Pretty great.
I got you. Keep it together.
Let's go. Keep it up. There.
Barrett about to die? Of course he is, because the whatever. The Terpy Derpy is being a shit sponge. What else is new? You thought Cloud just started wailing on Tifa? No way. That's not the kind of guy he is. You done?
Bring it.
You're not done. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, now it's done.
Bring it.
The Turks again.
Give him your all. Too late.
Now, they're not here right now.
Let's
They're
go.
somewhere in Constantinople. Turksicles would be gross? You mean like, I don't know, like a frozen Big Turk kind of popsicle situation? Sounds kind of nice. When E.T. play Oswald Monkas? I feel like you're speaking a different language to me. And I really want the cipher. I want to be cool. You love Big Turk chocolate bars, to be honest? We got a mesmeric armlet. Why don't we equip that on our arm? Lit. Lit? It's lit to equip it on our arm. Barrett probably needs it more than anybody. Mesmeric armlet. There we go. And with that, we can slap a you know, he gets the barrier materia. Look at that. Pass the buck. Where are we? There we go. Is Monkaz an Australian slang? Look at Jiff. He's learning things. He's learning stuff. Okay, I still submit that I've done this 4 times now, but if the game says 3, the game says 3.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
You haven't been paying attention, you were thinking about Batman.
I hope that Jessie's injury isn't anything serious.
Monkus.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
Alright, now all we have to do, ladies and germs, is we have to, I'm such a nerd. We have to go back the way we came.
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies of boredom.
I mean, I'm kind of dying of boredom right now that there's no more materia for me to fiend after. I feel like half my brain is missing. Does anyone else get that?
We're coming.
Okay, hold on. You know about Cypher? Cypher Cooler Final was sick. Okay. Deal. Can you, yes. Can you, could you link me the thing? I want to see it. DBZ Voyager. You don't think you have a brain at all? I mean, that might be true too. Back the way we came, he says. Challenged by directions, he says. Methinks lost time is now. I've been doing a great job of falling face first into my objective. And I apologize if my responses to you guys seems like I have no idea what you're talking about. I can barely put 2 words together right now. Something's happening inside me right now. I might be evolving into a Butterfree.
Activated. Awaiting input.
So long, Underplate. I hate you too.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I actually played the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot 3rd DLC yesterday. That was pretty much all I was doing yesterday. It's the Trunks DLC. You basically get to play as Trunks in the timeline where the androids kill everyone. It's pretty interesting. And then they kind of let some more stuff happen afterwards that I wasn't expecting. Wasn't bad. Let's see. You're used to Grandpa Voyager. You expect that. Glad the expectation setting is so low. Am I high tonight? No, I've got no excuse this time. Black Clover does it worse. No evolving into Pokemon without hands. You can't stream without hands, probably. Probably. I mean, there's people who like beat Dark Souls with their feet, right? So maybe that's the next step. That's my next move. You got YouTube Premium, that free month? Oh, well, I mean, what do you get to do with that? I don't think I activated this. I think I just stepped inside and then had an aneurysm. So let's push the button.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. What do you get with YouTube Premium?
Then there's the smell. The Mako. Be ready for it.
What does Mako smell like? Does it smell like camphor and sunset?
Guys? It's the reactor calling us. Back in the
That was a deep cut.
Bring it on, Avalanche.
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, good. Probably smells like metal. I don't know. Maybe it smells like methane. Or methane, as they say in the UK. Yeah, I'm cultured.
Yes, it's my turn.
Mega G Wolf knows all about that methane. I feel like Mako would smell like gasoline.
Here it comes.
British people can't even pronounce words correctly. Yeah, they say dynasty, dynasty. What's wrong with them over there? They invented the language, they can't even speak it. I'm gonna get stabbed because they don't have guns there. That Midgar Mako smells like gas. Yeah, it might. You have a YouTube sleep playlist that you play on your phone, so premium is vital for your well-being. Wow, Barrett has 4 HP left. Let's help him out, I guess.
Still kicking.
Yeah, barely. There you go, my friend.
Shit.
Like Midgar Mako and like Casa del Sol Mako smell different. You think so? Do they have Mako in Casa del Sol? Like, is that a problem for them?
It's on you.
All right. Watch and learn. Ooh, gotta love it.
Barrettly made it. Nice. Nice pun, bro. I appreciate you. No, I don't like full salvo. No, see, I knew I wouldn't like full salvo. I had a feeling I wouldn't like it, and sure enough, it was not great. Isn't there a reactor near there with the giant dragons? Maybe. Guess we're about to find out. The Sentry Launcher has the thickest skin. Okay, we're gonna try and get rid of these, like, things up there. Those guys. There we go. Tifa's gonna die also. Whew! Okay. Let's see. Saw it on screen and you weren't commenting on it and you got scared, my pun would go unnoticed. It's been like 30 years since you played Final Fantasy VII OG. There was a time when I played Final Fantasy OG like once every year or two. Same with Xenogears. Dianthwoord. I wish I had Dianthwoord.
That it?
Okay, we're gonna roll up on this one. We're gonna blow this one out of the water. Where is all this shit coming from? Can I do a Xenogears stream? I've actually done one. I don't think I finished it though, but I have streamed Xenogears at one point. It's no longer in an acceptable shape. Like, I make a lot of jokes on that stream that are just absolutely not acceptable anymore. Let's go with Cactuar. You want a Shadow Heart stream too? I'm down for all of them. I would stream Shadow Hearts. Get him, Cactuar. Punch him in the magooglies.
Here we go. That'll do.
Ah, crumbs. I knew that was coming in. I did nothing to stop it. Shadow Hearts deserved so much better. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, I actually think from the New World is fine. I know when it first came out, I was like, this is irredeemable dog shit. Where is Yuri? But it was okay. It was pretty good. I would like the series to continue, though. It was a shame that it didn't get any more entries after that.
Big should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
If you guys haven't heard of Shadow Hearts, by the way, it is such an interesting series. It started as a little game on the PlayStation 1 called Kodelka. Is Xenogears and Xenoblade connected? I know this may sound dumb to some. I'll explain that in a second, as soon as I get through this spiel. So Kodelka is like, it's a turn-based RPG, but also a Resident Evil clone at the same time. And somehow it works. And then the next game is called Shadow Hearts. It's on the PlayStation 2. It is an RPG, and it does this weird, like, it fuses, like, it's kind of like Persona, because it fuses a bunch of different mythologies together. But it doesn't do it in the meta way that Persona does. It's like, there's Judeo-Christian mythology and Hindu mythology and, like, Japanese Shinto mythology and all this stuff happening at the same time. And the main character can transform into these different monsters that he, like, upgrades in, like, a mind palace called the Graveyard. His name is Yuri, and he lives in, like, a bastardized version of our world, but fictionally. So, like, Geppetto exists, and, like, Rasputin exists, like, as actual characters. Like, in one game, you get Geppetto on your team.
No one's coming for us?
And he fights with a puppet.
This is Shinra City.
It's such a weird game series, and I love it.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
Somehow we
Be
made it.
good at it.
I wonder.
Every time you talk about Shadow Hearts, someone asks you if you mean Kingdom Hearts. You want to die every time? Yeah, that's a pretty big offense. That is punishable by death. If I'm not mistaken, in the third Shadow Hearts game, from the New World or whatever it's called, you do side quests for literally H.P. Lovecraft, I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right, now to answer your question, Jiff. Xenogears was developed by a small development team that worked for Squaresoft, I think before the merger. All right, so it's still Squaresoft. They developed Xenogears in 1998, and when they were relatively close to finishing the project, Square Enix basically pulled members of the development team, cut the budget of the game, cut the deadline of the game, all to pool resources into the development of Final Fantasy VIII. And so, Xenogears isn't technically complete. A lot of the second disc is like just characters sitting in a chair telling you what happened, because the developers weren't able to actually make that portion of the game. After Xenogears came out, it didn't really sell all that well. It took a while for people to realize that it's one of the best RPGs of all time. And a lot of those people left Squaresoft. And they got picked up by Namco before its merger with Bandai. And they went on to make a game series called Xenosaga. Now, Square owns the rights to Xenogears, so they can't make a proper sequel or really reference any specific characters or events from Xenogears in Xenosaga. However, there are characters that look pretty much identical to characters from Xenogears. There are concepts. There's the heavy leaning on Freudian, Jungian, and Lacanian psychology in Xenosaga. It's basically a spiritual successor, or at least a part of the wider universe of Xenogears. A lot of people consider Xenogears to be part 5 in what was originally going to be Xenosaga's 6-game epic. It only ended up being 3 games. Then, not feeling super comfortable with the way Namco was the fact that they had to make only 3 games out of what was originally going to be 6 games, I imagine didn't sit very well. So Monolith Soft, which is the name of the development company at this time, went over to Nintendo. And from that point, they started making the Xenoblade Chronicles games. Once again, Square owns the rights to Xenogears. Namco owns the rights to Xenosaga. They essentially had to start all over again, telling a different story. Now, as far as connection goes, we're just going to wait a second here.
Just thinking about the next step. Didn't
As
think
far-
I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
As far as connection goes, there is an object that appears in all 3 series. It's called the Zohar. In before Zohan jokes or whatever word association is happening in your brains right now. There's an object called the Zohar. It is a giant golden, kind of looks like a plus sign, or like almost like a cross, but not quite. It's like a squarish obelisk with like little crenellations on the side of it. It's a very iconic item. It's a very iconic shape and object if you've seen it. The Zohar appears in Xenogears. It's a rather large aspect of the plot revolves around the Zohar. Same with Xenosaga. The Zohar and the Zohar emulators are also a huge part of the story. In Xenoblade Chronicles, the big important object is the Monado, but if you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and look at the shape on Pyra and Mithra's chest, there's a little X cut into it, and that's the part that goes on Rex's chest because they're connected. But that shape that's on their chest is a Zohar. Also, the Zohars get mentioned in story at a certain point. There are 2 of them. Actually, 3 of them. There's 3 Zohars in Xenoblade Chronicles. So that's about where the connection is. Welcome. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, etc. Back to Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, already in progress. You tried to watch an LP of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but you got bored? Yeah. Xenogames are ponderous. There's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of they're not snappy. They're definitely not snappy games, but I really like that kind of storytelling. But to play it, I don't think I would be... I probably would get bored watching it, too. You saw all of Xenoblade Chronicles 1? Really? Well, that game is actually a lot more digestible. You know? It really is. It's a shorter game. It has less going on.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud.
Which is unusual
Where's
for them.
Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train.
Was it me?
Nice and quiet here, though.
It was me.
So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Man.
Jesse got hurt.
That's my favorite.
Bad?
Not so
That's
bad
my favorite
she
part of
couldn't
this
rope
game.
in this guy.
That scene right there.
Thanks for stepping up.
It makes me so happy.
Good job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Nope. Not hit or miss. Xenogears is one of the best RPGs of all time. I will not move on this opinion, but I appreciate that you thought it was neat.
Okay, y'all. These grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're
I'm gonna
done,
secure them
we'll
to
be
my
using
pee-pee.
these babies to get down safe.
Grappling PP. Can you imagine? Did I just invent something?
All of us.
I think I just revolutionized
Got it.
the game. Gameplay-wise, Xenosaga does some weird stuff. They're like 3 different games.
Fix those lights! Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Quickly now, quickly!
Which Xenosaga, K-Dot? Because all 3 of them have different combat. Hey look, it's President Shinra and his gaggle of fuck knuckles.
That's it. That's the smell. This place reeks of Mako.
Looks like we made it.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Wild Arms is dope too.
We're near Mako storage.
Let's move.
Yeah, the combat in 1's pretty good. I think Xenosaga 3 had the best combat of the 3 of them. People really dunk on Xenosaga 2's combat, and while it's not like as readily cool as the first one, once you get the hang of it, it's actually really functional and pretty cool. Like, it's a lot more dynamic than the first game.
I'm not seeing a way down.
And as for Xenogears, yeah, that Soylent Green reference is hilarious.
Well now.
Shitan just lets them go ahead and eat it
I'm
without
next.
telling them. He's just like, no, I'm good. I don't need any of that. It's pretty fun. But yeah, so I mean, okay, Xenogears is more of a book than it is a game. Like it oh god, it's like so much text. It really is. It's like reading Crime and Punishment. Like it's just a fucking ponderous, thick boy of dialogue. I mean, it may as well be a visual novel, yeah, but the combat's really good. Combat kind of reminds me of Legend of Legaia. Xenogears tells like a very adult story, and it does it in a way that, like, I think even someone who fancies themselves a reasonably intelligent person is probably going to have to play the game maybe 1 or 2 more times to fully grasp everything that's going on, because it's really, there are books that are like not just long but really dense with technical ideas and terms, and Xenogears is one of those games. And it leans really hard into Freudian psychology and Jungian psychology. It's pretty spicy, and it pulls quite the carpet or the rug pull out from under you, because it starts off as this game telling a story about like geopolitical turmoil and how like these advanced cities in the sky are essentially like the world powers and are taking other countries and making them wage war on each other. Sound familiar? And then it turns into something completely different with just insane psychological stuff. One of my favorite games. And I have streamed it. But like I said, the stream has not aged well. It might still be on my Twitch backlog, honestly.
Kinda scary, huh?
It's all in the mind.
But you know, there's clips of me like making R-word jokes and insinuating that certain characters are R-wording each other. And, you know, it was a different time. You know, it was a different time.
Hey,
Obviously, I can't
check it out.
in good
They
faith
stick
recommend
this big boy
that
on
stream
us,
to anyone.
We'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Mechanized units like these were designed to take out giant monsters. Probably a new prototype. If they do decide to deploy it, then our best bet would be to run like hell.
I like that it has an inner
Then
tube
let's
for
hope he
feet.
sleeps through the explosion.
I could conceivably stream Xenogears again at one point, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. It's one of those games that I don't think that I could really farm a lot of good commentary out of. Just because the characters are constantly talking. Do it, I won't.
Where is
I mean,
everybody?
You mean Shinra?
my friend Steve is actually playing through it right now. He actually just got to the last dungeon.
It's on now!
From what I understand, he's been loving it. Which makes me happy. Want to see me stream Dust when I get the equipment? I can stream Dust now. I can stream Dust. I have it on my PlayStation 4.
Get ready.
So I don't need anything special to stream Dust at this time.
Maybe dial it back.
So yeah, I can. Are you submitting a recommendation for me to play Dust
Almost there.
formally? Xenogears on the Vita, you got me, is next after Strikers. Awesome, dude. Honestly, K-Dot, I'm really excited for you to give it a hand, or give it a hand job. What am I trying to say? Give it a go. One of those. You pick. You know, player's choice. But I'm really excited to see what you think. You're a pretty observant guy, so I'd like to see how much you pick up on and figure out on a first playthrough. All right, noted, Blazing Sun.
Take the lead.
All set. Come on.
I'm excited to give the game a hand job. I think removed from context, that's probably true about most games. The game is so good and has 2 dishwasher references. Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested to see if the PlayStation version has the dishwasher content in it. Because I already did the 360 back
Just
when
like
the game
that,
first
okay?
came out.
I gotcha.
How dare I make sense out of that? I mean, what this brain of mine does at any given moment is anybody's guess. I don't even know. I don't even know half the time what it's going to do. It's exciting for me too. Oh hey, there's a big one.
What we got here?
Switch to
I can
Barrett.
deal with those things.
Pale Enigma.
Want some more?
Big praise. Wear a black turtleneck, call myself Steve Handjobs for that stream. Wouldn't I, like, dress my hand in a black turtleneck for that? Wouldn't that be funnier? I don't know. Okay, let's see. We cast thunder in these sorts of situations. Oh, there's laser cannons. Hang on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
This is gonna sting! Special delivery!
Yeah, deal with these laser cannons. It's called a sleeve? What do you know about sleeves, Pseudo Shaman? Welcome to the stream, though. You're allowed to be here.
Suck on this!
Can we heal Barrett? I think it would be just snazzy. Sleeve jobs. Yes. You guys are geniuses. You guys are collectively a genius. Barrett, gross. Yeah, Barrett, or as I like to call him, Aerith when Aerith isn't in the party.
I'm counting on you!
Alright, you guys ready for this? Check this out. Barrett is going to cast Thunder on Sweeper A. And then we're going to take that opportunity to do a focus shot. Are you seeing this? I'm amazing. Then we lay on the unbridled and start unleashing them. And now one of the sweepers is dead. What do you think of that? Pretty impressive, right? I'm a genius. I know how to play this game. Start putting the unbridled back on. Because his bar is almost full. And it's time to unleash them. One after the other. And it's dead too. Wow.
You're good at this.
You're so glad I know how to play this game. Thanks. I think that makes both of us. Gotta hit him in the butt. Little pointy ass Vincent boots. Yeah, they think they're vampires and shit. Do you remember how like everyone thought that Vincent was a vampire? Do you remember that? Wasn't that fun? That was pretty fun. Where am I? Do I exist on this plane of reality? I do. I do, and I'm tired of pretending I don't. There we go. There's a ladder. Yeah, okay, so he sleeps in a coffin and he's spooky a little bit. Big deal. It's pretty eclectic.
A little more chaotic.
Definitely a mood.
Yeah.
Got a bulletproof vest. I don't hate that. Is there like another ladder I can climb down? There is. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey. Oh, Game Boy's giving out subs. Gave out a tier 1 sub to Pseudo Shaman. Gave out a tier 1 sub to Blazing Sun. Thank you, K-Dot. Appreciated. Welcome the two of you to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad. That's a working title. I'll change it later. I don't have Streamlabs. I'm streaming off my console because I'm a dirty peasant. At the moment. What can be done? Yeah, enjoy the Apple Do, the Yikes Forever, the Placeholder, and Dr. Kumbotnik, the most recent addition to the emote family.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Pale, dirty peasant, struggle bus, Voyager West. Oh, shoot, West, Voyager West. Ewa! I think Tifa's dad is dead in this flashback. Pretty bad news.
Hey, Soldier Boy.
You.
Tifa. What?
Cowboy Tifa gave me the yeehaw. When you're done crying about your dad. Looks like she just left her job at Texas Roadhouse to exact revenge. If I don't make that joke once a stream, I'm probably dead or asleep. I appreciate it. I like it. I like the evolution, the constant rearranging, the Tetris that is my full legal name. As for Dr. Kumbotnik, it's a long, sordid story. I'll just give the Cliff Notes version of it. A long time ago, maybe a couple of months ago, I had a dream. Actually, we won't go that far back. We were playing Jackbox on Jeffrey's stream. And, we were doing some kind of a game that involved drawing things, right? And I drew a really bad Sonic the Hedgehog called Cum Rings Sonic. It's basically a Sonic the Hedgehog that collects, not golden rings, but, Anyway, somewhere in that game, I decided to draw what would be his nemesis. And to that end, I came up with Dr. Kumbotnik. Cummion rings, gross. I came up with Dr. Kumbotnik, who's essentially Dr. Robotnik's head, and his body is cum, and that's who he is. So the emote is actually the drawing that I did. I isolated it from Jeffrey's Twitch VOD, colored it in a little bit more, and eventually I'm going to have the white background above his head removed, so it's more transparent, so he looks more like a... Yeah, so that's where we are right now. That's like 80% of the story of Dr. Kumbotnik. And so now he's a part of our lives and our hearts. Super gross, yeah. It's not my finest moment, but, you know. We get up to some shenanigans in Jeffrey's streams.
Got all the time in the world. This one comes with a remote detonator.
Courtesy of Jesse.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, kaboom!
Safe distance?
I'm making an effort
What?
to not have a foot emoji. I'm doing that 4D mostly. 4D chess.
We get out the same way we got in. Let's double back.
Well, I've put some of the highlights on the clips and highlights channel on my Discord, but you can also just go to Jeffrey's Twitch and look through his VODs. There, he definitely saved the one of us playing Jackbox. Otherwise, I could also just link it to you. I wouldn't be the first to do a foot emote. Oh, I know. Papa Beatloaf is in here all the time with his feet emojis. Like all the damn time. Where am I supposed to go? I wasn't paying attention. Hot tub stream when pale? Probably when my body doesn't look like a Silent Hill monster. That's probably, you know, when we get that. Pale sleeve jobs.
Huh?
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Cincinnati Wolffuckers
Wait a minute.
is better than Kumbotnik, is that what you're
watching
saying?
us?
Greetings, my dear sewer rats. As architect of our populace engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of public security, bid you welcome. The chief warmonger. You should be flattered, right?
Good old
now.
Gyahaha. But where is Kyahaha?
Of every soul in Midgard.
Huh? What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices. We now go live to the
Thanks,
scene.
Nikki. Did I say something mean about myself? I don't. I wasn't even listening.
Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation advisory. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako
I'm
Reactor
outraged by that
was
guy's
the first
haircut.
attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
Called my body a Silent Hill monster. Fair. All right, yeah, that's fair.
Beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and service.
Oh,
Big boy.
the big boy.
Shinra's latest triumph of technology. The Airbuster, your executioner.
Well, thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that. I'll address this Silent Hill stuff after the cutscene.
Currently, the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimates were optimistic.
I'm on air.
Yeah, guys, if you aren't already, please follow Nikki and follow Pseudo Shaman if you can. I would like that.
Stop quietly announcing trouble!
Very worthy streamers to check out. Shock Troopers! Alright, so I regret to inform you that I have not played a Silent Hill game. Not only have I not played a Silent Hill game, I don't own any Silent Hill games. But I am not such a plebe that I don't know that Silent Hill is fantastic. Especially Silent Hill 2. I've watched Let's Plays of them. Back when I was a Let's Player, there was another Let's Player by the name of Lord Vega that I was constantly trying to impress because I had a big old crush. And the majority of Lord Vega's content at that time was Silent Hill. So I've seen full playthroughs of the first 3 Silent Hill games. And I like them.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and their bullshit news is already peddling their false narrative.
Health drink. Have you seen a little girl? Etc.
No, hell no!
Viewer.
They want to turn this into a spectacle? Then I say let's give them one. Let's take down Shinra's big-ass mech in front of everybody.
Okay, I'm sold.
Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command
I do
center
too.
immediately. I repeat. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center right now.
Don't bring me to the command center. I gotta play it. Well, here's the thing, like, I don't have a lot of options, because, like, the remasters or the whatever are dog shit. They're unplayable dog shit, and I'd have to, like, get my hands on the originals somehow, because I can't emulate them. My computer is a dog turd with with an LED strip wrapped around it. So, I don't know. You can give me your originals?
It's ready, sir. And bring them to the command center right now.
You would do that for me? Okay, so I'm going to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake for a second, if I may. This part of the game, we can basically customize the boss fight that we're going to fight. The robot boss fight.
Let's do this.
I immediately forgot all the buttons. Not familiar with Lord Vega, but was introduced to Silent Hill through Cloud 8745. Boy, it's a small world, isn't it? Oh man.
I won't give up.
You know what? I'm gonna tell a little bit of Let's Play history, a little bit of Let's Play drama for you guys. I also know about Cloud. I don't know how he is now. I assume everyone grows up. You know, everyone grows and betters themselves. Hopefully, that's what you'd kind of hope to see. But at the time, he was quite a piece of work. And he teamed up with a lesser-known Let's Player by the name of Snare Player. And they did some horror games and stuff together, but they also did some videos shitting on other Let's Players. And one of the Let's Players that they decided to shit on was Lord Vega, using a lot of the jokes that I had made out of love in various videos where I'm pretending to be Vega. Right? And like the sort of joke about Vega is that Vega hates everybody. So I'd be like, "Oh, viewer, you're less than the dirt under my fingernails, viewer." You know, just dumb jokes like that. And I saw this video of Cloud and Snare Player doing the same jokes, but not in a loving way, in a really mean way. And then when I pointed out that they had taken my jokes and used them in this fashion, Cloud told me that I'm just some nobody and I should be happy that they're taking my jokes at all.
Huh? Find something?
And then there was like some huge scandal.
Might come in handy.
You think? Nice work.
There was a huge scandal that happened with him. I don't know what he did. He like touched a booba he wasn't supposed to. I have no idea. Some big scandal came out. And I commented on the video basically saying what I just said to you guys, that he did this. And he apologized to me. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, that's the association in my head that I have with Cloud 8745. I know that he was out there near the beginning with like Ultra J-Man playing I Want to Be the Guy and like screaming and stuff. He talked shit to you on one of his streams. Is he still going? Am I going to start like beef right now?
A few of its components are still in transit.
Am I starting a war?
Could tamper a little with its
There's no
loadout.
war in Bossing Say.
And give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about?
Oh, it was years ago? Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, we can basically customize the boss fight here. So as things stand right now, the Airbuster... Oh, you remember him spurging because people asked if his username was a reference? See, it's funny, because like back... Okay, I'm going to detour again. We will talk about this game at some point, I promise. There was a time when like most really popular Let's Players were kind of mean to their subscriber base. Like Cloud was mean. Ultra J-Man wasn't mean. He was a pretty cool guy. But Deceased Crab was one of the really large Let's Players, and he was like an absolute jerk to his comment section. He was just so mean. So like when I started doing Let's Play, I would get several comments that really warranted a mean response, but I would do my best to not do that, because I don't want anyone, because like you have to keep in mind that regardless of the fact that I'm just some nerd in his bedroom playing video games, I'm not like an authority figure, but I have a platform that the people watching me don't have. And so even if they say some like fucked up shit, if I respond to them in a fucked up manner, that's irresponsible of me, and it makes me like talk down to them, which you don't want to do. You don't want to do that. Even if you're like on a level playing field with other people, you don't want to do that. And so it was something I just never liked to see from people. And so I tried not to reflect it. Now, I would be like passive-aggressive, right? Someone would be like, this is the worst thing ever. Your voice is annoying. I hate you. And I'd be like, thanks for the click. thanks for watching the video. You know, and they get really mad at me. I'm like, oh, you keep coming back. You must love this video. I would do that stuff, but I wouldn't like, you know, I wouldn't insult anybody. You gave SS Skinner some honest advice that wasn't mean instead of sympathy one time on her stream, and one of her mods banned me. Yeah, but like she would get a lot of shit from people, so I could understand if people were kind of trigger happy or not trigger happy, sensitive. You know, quick, like you know what I'm trying to say? Like they might be a bit more judicious than usual. You know, I didn't even know you watched my Let's Plays, K-Dot. That's spicy. Didn't even know. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, the Airbuster has several things at its disposal, and we can take away some of them. And we just kind of have to decide what it is we want to take away. The AI programming cores, the big bomber shells, or the M units. Deceased Crab is a bit nicer to his fans now, I think, but he's still a bit peevish. Well, that's good. I mean, I didn't even know he was still going. Keep in mind that everything that I'm saying is based on like experiences and interactions that I had 10 years ago, right? Everything that I'm saying doesn't necessarily reflect on who these people are now, if they're even active, and it doesn't necessarily reflect on them then either. It's just like my memories, right? Hey, Grems, welcome to the stream. Speaking of blasts from the past, I've known Grems for forever. In fact, there was one point where I did a little song for Grems. I sang a Linkin Park song for her birthday. That was fun. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
Try that key card of yours.
M units, huh?
I've known you for almost half your life.
Some sort of component.
Yeah, really?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquid.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
Sounds bad.
You never got a birthday
Pretty
song?
sure
A lot
I
of people
converted
did.
This unit for disposal.
You think you came in at a bad time? Absolutely not. No. Someone mentioned Cloud 8745, and I just started talking a bit about my experiences back in the Let's Play days. Okay, so removing M units from an Airbuster will reduce the number of items it has at its disposal. Xenogears is good enough. Wow. Thanks for giving Gremlins a sub. Golly. It says here that you've given 18 gift subs. Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Are you delightful? Probably all three. Thanks a lot, man. And Grems, welcome back to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad. That's a working title. I'll change it later. Tangents happen. They honestly don't that much. Today is super tangenty and tangenty. It's a tangentleman, but I'm okay with it. When you saw the Dynamite Heady playthrough after the Dishwasher Let's Play and knew I was a Chad, oh, I don't know about all that. I don't know. Removing M units from an Airbuster will reduce the number of items it has at its disposal. While this does not directly affect the Airbuster's tactical performance, collecting the discarded items can give your party a much-needed boost in the fight. Okay. All right, Chad Voyager. I have way too much anxiety to ever be considered a Chad, but I appreciate it. You already made the name joke once tonight? Yeah. You gotta ration yourself.
Line already.
I really appreciate the support, K-Dot. Very cool. K-Dot's such a cool guy. You know what? I don't know if you guys knew this, but K-Dot also streams. And it might behoove you. I'm not going to worry about the M units, actually. It might behoove you to go give him a follow.
Hold up. Ain't we gonna sabotage this thing?
I guess I have to spend this one on an M unit? Is that the message I'm getting here? Why even give me the illusion of choice, then? But yeah, last I saw K-Dot was Game Boy was streaming some Fallout 2. And I don't know what he has planned to do afterwards, but it's a good time. Give him a follow. I think it's the least you can do at this point. He's handed out subs like candy.
Who he's messing with.
So far, so good.
There you go. So I guilt tripped them all. You've all been debated. You have to follow him now. Alright, fine. One less M unit. Voyager has empathy and self-awareness. Pretty sure that makes him ineligible as a Chad. Oh, got him! Shots fired. Dude, Dynamite Heady and Bonanza Bros were my childhood games when I was 8 years old, and my younger brother would co-op with me on the ladder.
Yep.
That Roberts game was so
Probably
fun.
got a live feed.
Yeah, it was dope.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
When I was young and I grew up young into someone who was slightly less young, it's a good way to start a sentence. My mom had married a dude, so I guess that technically made him my stepfather, and he had a son. And his son would sometimes come over, and his son brought Dynamite Heady over to play on the Genesis. That was my first and only exposure to the game. He forgot to take it back home with him, so I had it for like 3 months. And that's how I found out about it and played it and loved it.
Shut up. No
The end.
back. Deal with that.
Switch to Barret. Take care of these robot boys. Also, thanks for saying I have empathy and self-awareness, Nikki. I really appreciate that compliment. Then I played it every stream for 3 years. I did. That's true. Anytime that I found gaps in my stream, like, I don't know what to do for the next 45 minutes, or I have to wait for this game to finish installing because I have no foresight, I played some Dynamite Heady for you guys. And, everyone loved it. Every time. Every time I did it, everyone loved it. Best decision every time. 100 years, Dynamite Heady. It gives you a headache.
Opponent outbound for B7.
It is a lot.
We've lost contact with B8. Send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep.
I think it's fair to describe Dynamite Heady as a lot.
Intruders! Seize them!
Not only are you guys not going to seize me, you're not going to seize anything because I'm going to stab you in the eyeballs. Wordplay. I have the Genesis collection. What do you think of that? I streamed the 3 Streets of Rage games on it. So I could and actually have played Dynamite Heady off it as well.
If we can find the key cards.
Seize these nuts. Pow pow. Got another lightning materia. We're fine with what we have right now, but in the future we might decide that we want to have multiple characters with multiple materias. Is there a card in here somewhere? There is. Have I tried Alex Kidd? I played the original one.
2 choices.
It seemed kind of
only one single-use card.
barren.
It's up to you, Cloud.
To me. Seize these nuts? Oh no. Oh, that works too, doesn't it? Oh dear. Okay, we got the AI programming cores. What do these do? So now we're going to learn a little bit more.
What does the AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
I really like
A real
Altered
quick
Beast.
giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Okay. Yeah, actually there's an Altered Beast reference in my stream description, right? I say that I've wizen from my grave. Let's see. Removing an Airbuster's programming core hampers its tactical awareness and reduces the frequency with which it fires its finger beams, an attack that stuns targets. Okay, good to know. We're going to learn a little bit more about the other things, like the Big Booba. What does the Big Booba do? Are you the Big Booba? You are the Big Booba, okay.
Console talks about big bomber shells. You acquainted?
We call them BBs. Enough to
Big Boobas. Welcome to the BB Squad.
Give it a couple less shots to take
It's a working title.
Make the call.
Removing the Big Booba from an Airbuster will reduce the number of Big Booba shells it has at its disposal. Big Booba shells hit your party hard. The fewer shells fired your way, the safer your party will be. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove a Big Booba shell and I want to also get rid of its ability to finger me, if possible. My team is kind of squishy. I totally expected Barrett to call it the Big Booba.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
You know what? Yeah, you can shake your head at my big boobas all day. If you do it too close, though, I think they call that a motorboat, and we're gonna have to.
So where did we send the discarded
We're gonna have to talk handling
To a
fees at that
storeroom
point.
for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little
Booba man.
Maybe.
I say we grab them.
If we
I
get
guess
that
you
far.
guys are gonna have to talk handling fees. There you go. You've taken the middleman out. That middleman is me, the Booba Mobile. All right, so I have to be like on the super lookout for these flippin' key cards because they're flipping. I'm telling you, they're doing backflips and front flips like you've never seen a card do. I think there's 5 of them in total, so I'm probably only gonna find 3 of them. I've probably already missed 2. I don't know. Who? I don't know. It's a fucking mystery.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shinra has told you is a goddamn lie. Mako is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people.
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
Thousand
get 'em.
Kills says they cut the sound.
Go off, Barrett. Rise up. Gamers, rise up. We're the most oppressed group. Do they have waivers? I mean, that's what the key cards are. We're handing in Booba waivers to deactivate Big Booba. That is the canon lore of this game now. I will not hear anything different. I'm gonna get hit by every laser on the way down. All soldiers are bastards. It's a hot political take. Wait, hold on. Alright, here we go. You can have this one. Barrett does so much damage to guns. He's like a gun that fights other guns. You know what I mean? Big Pharma? No, Big Booba. Yeah, it's the worst one. Big Pharma actually answers to Big Booba.
Hey, did you see me?
The anti-gun gun. Now, I want to make something clear, because I may have muddied the water a little bit last time when I talked about how bullets are swords, or rather that swords are bullets. That's still true, by the way. I just want to make it clear to you guys that guns are not swords. Gun blades, I guess, technically are, right? But guns themselves are not swords. You know, and I play a little bit of Guilty Gear. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that game. I may have mentioned it once or twice, but there's a character I play
help it move faster, right?
called Ramlethal. And Ramlethal has 2 giant swords that she uses as projectiles sometimes. And there was an article I was reading talking about like the kind of playstyle she has, and it's called Big Shooter or something like that, or Shooter. It might just be Shooter. And he called her weapons guns, and I was outraged. Outraged. Swords are not guns. Swords are bullets. Big Shooter, you're right.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
Just because her swords fire laser beams sometimes.
That should slow them down some.
The fact that she throws them just proves further that they're bullets. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Like I can't just sit idly by. Wasn't here last time. Swords. Wait. I wasn't here last time. Bullets or swords? Night walk, night jump. Saying some stuff in what looks like it might be French. Big Farmer won't even challenge the U.S.'s northern neighbor, Paul Bunyan. That's a fact. No, okay. Look, I'll break it down really quickly again because K-Dot wasn't here last time. But swords are bullets. Okay, so swords slash and pierce. They're made of metal. Daggers and knives are just basically smaller versions of those. Spears are just like on a stick version of those. Arrows are just miniature versions of spears. All still swords. And bullets are a modern day arrow. Therefore, bullets are swords, and swords are bullets. And people asked about axes, and axes are basically just thicker swords. Honestly, the only weapon that isn't a sword is the hammer.
It's over. Going in.
You know, and hammer type weapons like maces and mauls, and you know. Yeah.
Deal with that.
I got this.
Well, I count to 10. That's my claim to fame. I don't know if I count arena shooter.
Finish him off.
What about Guts Sword? It could hardly be called a sword. Something so large. No, the Dragon Slayer is definitely a sword. A large sword. Okay, so we need Guts' sword as a hammer. No way. It's definitely it's a thick in the other direction sword. Right? Axes are thick vertically, and great swords are thick horizontally, but they're still swords. Yeah, I know we've got some controversy, but it's just because people, you know, they haven't been educated the same way I've been educated. So I'm more than happy to keep explaining it until it becomes clear.
Find any cards?
Because there really isn't any room for interpretation here.
And this time we've got 3 choices.
Take your pick.
I will. I think I've got like 2 key cards on me right now, 2 big booba waivers. You can throw them like Ramlethal does in GG. Yeah, you can throw swords, thereby maintaining their status as bullets, but you don't throw guns. And when you throw guns, it's just because you've run out of swords to fire out of them. You know, like this isn't rocket science.
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of.
I'm wearing pants. What do you think? You think I'm just a guy that doesn't wear pants around here? I got pants all the way up to my neck. Why is that a redeem? Why isn't it a redeem for you? Excuse me, before they were bullets, they were missiles. Missiles are just like rocket-guided swords. Pants are for plebes. I agree with you, but there's rules. I don't like them, but I follow them because I don't want to get arrested.
So
that's one less big booba to deal with.
Just imagining their faces when they find out.
Are birds feather-covered swords? No, of course not. Birds are living creatures. You know, that doesn't. Come on, that's a silly question. Why are you asking me silly questions? What about Quake's lightning gun? I mean, we're veering off into like fictional territory here, right? Like, is lightning a sword? No. So a gun that fires lightning isn't firing swords. Stream can see at most my knee on any given stream. Pants are stupid. I mean, I'm with you. And there are some streams where I don't wear my pants. Hence the pants check. Gotta keep me honest. That's what it's there for. Lightning is FF13's protagonist. That's true. And she uses a sword. So, and people say that a weapon is an extension of yourself, so maybe she's a sword. Let's see. One time when Ryan and I were... oh, hold on. I'm losing it. And then I'll comb my hair. One time when Ryan and I were dating, he said, that's just putting the horse in front of the carriage, and I spent like 20 hours talking to him about how that was not how the saying goes. And he wouldn't budge, and because he likes annoying me, he kept up. I hope for years. It helps that I'm a female-shaped person, and I wear dresses, so often avoid pants even at work. I mean, I might just wear dresses anyway, right? Harry Styles pulled it off. I could do it. Alright. Let's comb the hair a little bit. I have a chat scroll now. Yeah, people are really active today. And while that makes it harder for me to keep up with everything, I like it. I do like it. I like when people are saying stuff. I encourage you to do it more. Start spamming the chat with like single... Just like let me know what you think, one letter at a time. The saying is to put the cart in front of the horse. Okay, you'll do it now? Stuff. Thanks, dude. As in doing things in the wrong order. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I understand what you mean. Breaking societal expectations is sometimes anxiety-inducing, so you try not to assume. No, I mean, and that's fair, right? And I probably feel kind of silly doing it at first, just because, Like, I don't like drawing attention to myself. So, so it might, I don't know, it might be kind of weird for me, but I've wore costumes before. I think I could handle a dress. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. This is just, hold on, we'll just smoosh all of it forward. There we go. That's looking good. Get it out of my eyes a little bit. And, thank you for redeeming Comb That Hair. What a delightful, what do you call that? Detour? Yeah, what a delightful detour we just took. Cut to 20 years from now and I'm in public in full puppy bondage gear. I don't know about all that.
Error. Keycard required for operation.
The Voyager curtain has been engaged. Did I already spend my my booba token there? Okay, let's find somewhere else to be. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta say control, too. I did it before by accident. Ah, delightful. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for redeeming control. Men corsets rock? Or men rock corsets? A corset might honestly help me at this point. I spent most of my life a string bean, like a literal one. And then I started taking some medication that made me gain like 50 pounds in like 2 months. It's pretty spicy.
Error. Keycard required for operation.
Oh, I'm out of key cards. I just don't have any. Corsets feel so good. That's the opposite of what I've heard. So I guess the jury is out. You know, it's not confirmed one way or the other. Unlike the status of swords and bullets, which I think I've made more than a promising case for. Nick, you going to bed? I'm off for the night. Have a wonderful rest of my stream. Glad you could hang out. I'm glad you could too. Thanks for being here. Have yourself a lovely night.
Forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta savor.
Oh no,
I'm savoring.
If you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
Is that true, though? Does he really don't dance? Are we sure we spent all our key cards? I feel like I must have missed some. Well, we'll move forward at any rate. And, of course, Cloud doesn't dance, and when he does, he gazes at his shoes. Do you guys remember that Man's Not Hot song from Michael Dappa? He was, what was it, Big Shack? Remember that? Well, ooh, Tifa's best weapon. He also had a song called Man Don't Dance, and that's what I thought of just now about it. Sonic, oh yeah, reslot. Reslot, you know it's time to reslot. Now we can stick healing materia on Tifa, because you didn't have it before. And, if I may be so bold, let's see. I mean, there's not really anything else I want. But I guess we'll slap luck on there too. Reslot, that's not what I said. Don't take me out of context. We could set the carbuncle material. We'll keep carbuncle. Where's Ifrit's one? Or not Ifrit's one. Barrett has Cactuar, right? We can give him Chocobo and Moogle materia. There, that seems appropriate. I know that the summon materia confers like certain stat bonuses, and you may think like, oh, magic on Barrett, that's weird. It's not. Okay? Prefer you didn't pick on me about it. I need the carbuncle one that works out at the library. The one that works at the library. Is there a carbuncle that works at the library? Barrett is good at magics. Like I said, he's basically Aerith when there is no Aerith. So however he's supposed to be used, quote unquote, I use him as a backup magic. His head is so big, full of knowledge.
Engineering, you need to pick up the pace. We're running dangerously low on components because of those terrorists.
Copy.
You hate the more humanoid Ifrits? Sorry, I got too emotionally attached to the fire dog from FF10. Honestly, FF7's like the original one is probably one of my least favorites. Oh, there's a key card. We're not done. The game is afoot. A wiki foot.
Don't overdo it.
Actually, hang on. There's something we haven't done in a little while. Let's assess these guys. Elite troopers belonging to Shinra's public security division who were promoted due to higher than average abilities, usually deployed in dangerous zones where fighting is particularly fierce. Blocking their melee attacks makes them easier to interrupt. Heck yeah, it does. I'm wondering, did I already miss the Magnify Materia, or do I get that later? I got promoted. You got promoted. Time to die.
I won't.
That's the price of promotion. Promotion? What for? There we go. We got Tifa to level 17. Would I call myself an aggressive player in fighting games, or a more methodical, balanced player, or a defensive player? I guess more aggressive, I suppose. I like doing pressure. I don't turtle up too much. Although I'm actually pretty good at reading cross-up attacks. So I'm pretty good at, like,
4 consoles.
Blocking.
And never enough keycards.
But I think I prefer more, like, rush-down characters usually when I play fighting games. I think there was another one in this room. Wasn't there a second one that we saw on, like, a bench or something? It's one too many laters. Sector 5 reactor keycard. Yeah, we did. Okay. So in that case, okay. I'm fine with it having, like, one booba, but I want its AI to be, like, severely damaged.
An AI programming core. Should we discard this?
You're aggressive because you don't have patience. Aggressive to methodical for me. I start aggro. I know vaguely how to play zoners. You just press buttons. So we got a wide swath of different playstyles here. What I really like, I don't know if you guys
Programming core flat
fuck with this, but what I really like doing in fighting games is I like to use
not gonna like that.
my ultimates or my overdrives or, like, whatever your meter eaters are called in any given fighting game. I like to use that on the Ukemi. Like, as I'm waking up from being downed, it always catches people by surprise. Or I like inputting it in the middle of their attack strings. Like, if there's a slight gap in their attack, instead of keeping my guard up, I'll just quickly input an overdrive. It's great. Yeah, I wake up super all the time. In life and in video games. Okay, so they only have one booba left. I think it's fine to have one booba. I really want to lower these programming cores. Well, sometimes it bites me in the ass, and I try to do an input between attacks and end up just, like, not blocking, and then I get hit with the rest of the string. Like, that does happen. But more often than not, I'm able to do what it is I'm trying to do. People like you will wait for a punishable option. Well, I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing as well, right? But I try not to be that punishable. I'm not, like, super amazing at fighting games. At least if I whiff, I just lose 1 bar.
AI programming.
I just like making people think that they're on the offensive. And then, like, I do this to Jeffrey all the time when we play. He'll get really, like, confident and therefore greedy. And I like to just attack him on wake up with a super, or just in the middle of his attacks. It's pretty fun.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's basically what Batman does? Cool. I'm down with that. Alright, so this guy's got, like, no AI support now. Right? Or he's got 1 AI support. Either way, this is fine. I think we actually got all the cards. That's great. So now we can fight a much hampered Airbuster as a result. I don't think I've ever fought the full power Airbuster. It is possible. I mean, to do. I don't know about, like, surviving it. But yeah, somehow I think I got all 5 keycards. I worried for nothing, Slytherin. What do you think of that? I honestly thought this stream, from a gameplay side of things, was going to be a nightmare. And it's actually gone really well. It has. It's gone really, really well. I'm a worried wart. True. True. In fact, the stream is going so well, I'm going to do all 3 hours. What do you think of that? We're going to keep going for one more. I feel like we're at a pace in Final Fantasy VII.
Tifa, detonator still in range?
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
So stick around, thank you.
Right.
Hold on, my comb isn't very visible. There we go, that's better. I stuck it too far back behind my head.
Try me.
Good. Oh, he's not going to try me. He's not even facing me. He's staring at Tifa's butt. Shock troopers are so ugly, but they're so predictable. It's really fun to fight because they always just attack. What a goose.
Keep those gloves up.
Tifa's always the one like, can we not kill people though? Cloud like, did you see this sword? Yeah, this sword, much like boots, are made for slicing people in half. And that's what I'm about, in this game at least. Why have a big fuck-off sword if you're not gonna fuck off people with it? Cloud literally threatens everyone. He does. He does. Unapologetically.
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
Yeah, you just, like Sonic the Hedgehog says, you just have to do it to it. Right? Does that sound right?
That just leads back down.
I know, but I want to open up a shortcut for myself.
We gotta go the other way.
In case I want to go back down and, like, drink the water. Cloud is a kinky virgin? Oh my. Kiryu has killed exactly 0 people. Actually, if I may posit, I watched Kiryu stick a guy's head in a microwave inside of a Popo Mart and had the employee turn it on, baking the guy's head. There's no way he didn't die from that. Kiryu absolutely has killed people. Non-canon moment, whatever. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair.
We're short on AI, but tracking down
Kiryu eats entire SMG clips outside of cutscenes. Who's the employee?
They're still prepping it.
Okay, you guys are doing some weird ethical backflips here that I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's a bit fucked. David Barrett. There we go. What are your shields against the gun? Kiryu literally eats entire restaurant menus. He's a hungry boy. Something I like to do is leave an opening, back up, leave space, then when they bait me into chasing, I wait just outside their threat range when they're in the corner, while they throw out all these defensive sweeps and jabs. Man, Ramlethal is the perfect answer to what you just described. Kiryu Syndrome is even in games like Three Houses. Is it? Okay, we're gonna shoot Elite Wildcat. Should we be murdering people? 14-year-olds committing war crimes? Yeah. That's fair. It does happen. We'll use fire on that one. There's grenadiers back here.
Shit. We too late.
Did no one say anything about the grenadiers?
Y'all never had a chance.
Persona characters kill gods. You know who else kills gods? Kirby. Everyone sleeps on Kirby literally being like a god of destruction. Why is that? I'm not gonna lie, Yakuza food pictures are fire. Yeah, they look really tasty. I want every food in Yakuza, for sure. I actually just finished playing Like a Dragon, and I really liked it. It was a really good game. And I was nervous, like a lot of people probably were, with it being a turn-based RPG, but the way they handled it was really good. I really liked it. Kirby is cute. You look away when someone cute is murdering. That's just like, that's pretty privilege or something, right? Is that what they call that? Where do I go? Hello? Do I talk to these vending machines? Where Tifa's standing?
Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think? Reduced response time. Should work in our favor.
For real though, we need to talk
Kid Buu beats Kirby though. Screw attack dumb.
coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Veto.
I don't have pretty privilege. Okay? Nikki's not here anymore to keep me from self-deprecating.
No way we're getting back.
I'm unstoppable now.
Keep looking.
Oh shit, this dude, he's got saws. He's got circular saws for hands. I actually haven't played Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I have not. After Persona, and let me be clear, Persona 4 Arena is a good game in my opinion. BlazBlue is a good game in my opinion. But I've come to really not like playing non-Guilty Gear Arxis fighters. Because none of them give me the Guilty Gear flavor that I'm looking for. They're all like, they all have like auto combos and like shortcuts to abilities, like all these things that encourage players to not actually be good. Which isn't to say that people who play the game don't absolutely hand me my own balls. They do. But I just don't like those systems. And I don't know what Fighter Z does, but I think it's like Marvel vs. Capcom. And I'm bad at that one too. So I don't know. I've heard it's good though. I could play King of Fighters. I'm thinking of getting 15. Thinking of it. Might do it. I really am a Guilty Gear purist. I basically have something bad to say about every fighting game except Guilty Gear. And King of Fighters, actually. I think I have a lot of respect for King of Fighters. Alright, I need to start paying attention to what I'm doing here. Probably. Oh, we play Guilty Gear. Oh. That is me. 15 better have rollback? I agree. King of Fighters has essay long combos. Yeah, I like that. I like the big fat notation. Makes me feel like a god when I pull it off. Here we go. We don't have a lot of time. Try to make good use of it while I have it. You just silence me? The inputs aren't easy timing-wise? Yeah. I don't really know how I'd feel now that I don't spend a lot of time perfecting fighting games like I used to. Like, I would spend hours in the workshop playing Slayer in Guilty Gear X2. And now I just, like, play so many video games that I usually don't take the time to, like, really do that anymore. But I haven't played a King of Fighters game since 2006. You know? So I think it's probably time. It's probably about time I do that. Oh, while it's still alive, hang on, guys. Why don't we assess it? Oh, I missed out on 13 for sure. Or is that 14? Cutter, an improved version of the Sweeper, outfitted with spinning saw blades at the end of each arm. Delivering a certain amount of damage or destroying an arm knocks it down, making it more susceptible to staggering. However, when it recovers, it activates Rampage mode and becomes very difficult to stagger. Good to know. I'm down with that. Very useful information now that it's like pretty much dead. Now that it's actually dead. Shinra has shitty robots. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a Monster Hunter robot. Gotta cut off its parts. I haven't actually ever watched Evo either. I'm a bad fighting game connoisseur. I literally just play Guilty Gear and then like talk like I know anything about fighting games. I don't. The true Steve Handjobs robot with the saw blade arms. You sure? Are you gonna die on that hill? You feel pretty confident? You'll send me 2014 top 8? Yeah, please do. Please do. To be fair, like the last fighting game I played before whatever Guilty Gear game I played last was Soul Calibur 6, which is probably the worst fighting game for me. It's too slow. It's way too slow. You know, I haven't played a Tekken since Tekken 3. I haven't played a Street Fighter since Street Fighter Alpha 2. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat since, what was it? Armageddon, I think, was one of the PS2 ones. I never played Injustice because it's basically just Mortal Kombat. You know, I played some Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Well, shit.
King of Fighters 2006. What was the last Bloody Roar I played? It may even be the last Bloody Roar that was released. Was on the GameCube, you know. So it's been a while. It's been a while for a lot of these series, and so my memories of them are kind of like, you know, maybe tainted because I haven't seen what new stuff they've done, right? So I don't know.
Big boy's going to an execution.
You can bet I've played every Guilty Gear. That's true.
We give it our all and we'll win.
Am I playing on a normal or higher setting? I'm playing on normal right now. I think I'm just poorly geared because I haven't really been paying attention to gear on my characters. I also haven't been leveling up their weapons. I've just been running around fighting things. So I think probably before we fight Airbuster, I'm going to maybe spend some skill points. That might be wise. Like, just ignoring, like, really important in-game mechanics. I also have streamer brain. Oh, sometimes you're being way too generous.
We're gonna make it home. All of us. No exceptions.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Marlene.
Hell no, we don't. She's a sweet cinnamon
That goes for
bun.
you too, Cloud. Right?
You better give her a big old smile this time.
If the price is right.
Pay me to smile. I'm serious. 2,000 gil. Okay. Let's spend some money on some weapons. Or not money, some whatever. How many of these do we even have? Be a terrorist. Support the kids. Yeah, do you see all this? I've been making mistakes. Okay. I can't see what's on the right. So we're just gonna do our best here. Let's see. Okay, so we got attack power up, physical defense +5 with high HP. Well, I never have high HP, so let's go for the attack power, I guess. Yeah. I've got 31 SP, so I've got quite a bit to toss around here. So we lean in more with the attack power. We want to be doing more damage all the time. Self-healing 50% boost with low HP. That actually sounds like a good plan. We can do that one. Magic attack up, max HP up. That's probably a good one. Here's my Evo. Link it in the Discord if you can, because I'm gonna miss it if you do it in the chat. I'm thinking of Marlene. I'm always thinking of Marlene. Let's see. Physical damage reduction 10 when guarding. Okay, yeah, I think we probably want that one too. Yeah, there we go. It is in the Discord? Alright, awesome. Thank you very much. Can we afford anything else? Nope. Defense is a useless stat, Voyager. No! I picked ones that increase my defense. Leave me alone. Let's see. Barrett. Oh, is he equipped with the Gatling gun? He should be equipped with the... I'm a big Dumbo. Hold on. We're gonna... When did I get the light machine gun? When did that happen? I don't know. This game is too complicated for me. You like aggro in your fights, so you always dump in defense so you can attack? Okay, look, here's the thing. I do sort of subscribe to the idea that the best defense is a good offense. I do subscribe to that, but I don't shirk on the defense if I can do it. Attack damage 5% boost. Yes, please. What was that other one? Buff duration plus 10%. Yes, indeed. A good defense can make you offense more. You're not wrong. I wouldn't say you're incorrect about it. Cut the cloud with 4 HP. You stop bullying me. Yeah, I'm increasing the HP stats, okay? Get off my buck. We gotta make sure that we equip the light machine gun on Barrett. In my opinion, by the way, the light machine gun is his best weapon. He gets it super early, It is his best weapon. Check this out, okay? This is the reason why I think this is Tifa's best weapon. I think we might not actually... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Elemental Materia damage boost plus 10%. This is where it's at. This is what it's about. Attack power plus 8. Absolutely. Speed plus 5. Absolutely again. As a Dragoon main, I've learned you can't DPS when you're dead. True, true. You've got true in your veins right now. Since she's equipped with, oh, hang on. Lightning damage, wind damage. Yeah, because she's equipped with ice materia right now, we're going to do ice boost. We're also going to do fire boost, because I'm basically just going to rotate between fire and ice on her. I may have the right idea for my streamer brain, based on what? HP is usually a better stat if you're blazing through a game, and defense is better if you're already building defense. Okay, yeah. So I'm doing... Basically what you're saying is I'm doing everything right. That's what I like to hear. That is specifically what I like to be told. Alright, can I afford... Yeah, I can. Alright, there we go. There, my characters are better stacked. Okay? Everybody? Jeez Louise. Now, let's equip on Barrett a better weapon. The light machine gun. There we go. That's what I'm talking. See, and now he has more room for, like, actual materia and stuff. So, why don't we slap wind materia on him? And also, while we're at it, I guess, auto-cure? Because he's basically just Aerith. Wind! There. I feel pretty good. I don't have... Okay, hold on. We'll put Vitality on him. I haven't been giving them accessories. Jesus Christ. Strength plus 5%. Oh, Cloud has that equipped. Okay. Why don't we give her... Oh, no. Okay, we give her the Vitality. Hold on. No. This is all wrong. Strength to Tifa. Okay. Magic to Barrett. Vitality to Cloud. There we go. Okay. We're squatted up. Now we're Gucci. Look at that. Everyone's all set. Ooh, yeah, actually. I'm dumb. Hang on a second. I'm going to swap between fire and ice with Tifa. What I'm actually going to do really quick here is I'm going to replace... Okay, whatever with luck magic. Hang on. Take that out. We'll put the ice magic here. I'm pretty sure luck like increases my crit damage, but I'm going for something else right now. Let's put level 2 lightning on Tifa. And then give Barrett level 1 lightning. He can mulch on that. There we go. Okay. Alright, that feels pretty good. What's in there? Can I go in there? I'm missing a lot of chat right now. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Focus on speed and defense so you can hit all hit damage.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Making another Suicide Squad, but with James Gunn at the helm. I don't know, man. Do you think he can? Do you think he can bring it back?
Why does everything have to be so damn complicated?
You know, the faulty equipment.
It's a good question, Avril Lavigne.
Do you think we'll find the components we diverted there?
Ooh, that sounds
It's like
nice.
a treasure vault. Woo, I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of that too. Hell yeah.
So how do we do this?
Let's see if I can do this properly
It's simple,
now.
really. We move the levers at the same time.
We'll test my video game.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
You. Alright, locks can be disabled by simultaneously operating levers, located on security panels. Barrett and Cloud's levers are operated by using L and R respectively. At Tifa's signal, push L and R in the direction shown on the display.
Emergency
Easy.
lockdown is currently in effect.
Unless my portrait is going to cover one of
synchronize our
them.
movements?
Then not
In
so
that
easy.
case, follow my lead.
Nah,
Give it a go, though.
Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay. Pay
Alright, here we go.
attention, you two.
This is it, guys.
3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe.
Fuck.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Okay, so that lets us leave.
Gotcha.
But we're not done yet.
Now that is what I call teamwork.
We got to get that treasure. We got to get that treasure like it's made of money, because it probably is.
Away in that vault, huh? This would be the treasure vault?
Yes,
That's
and we
right.
need it.
What's the
Desperately.
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Tightwads. But hearing that just makes me want to rob them more.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty funny.
Let's
probably.
stick it to him.
Give it a go. King of Fighters 15 being 3D does cause me a little bit of concern, but as long as they handle it properly, it's... You wish King of Fighters 15 had blood animations like the new Samurai Showdown?
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
As old KO had blood on Yori and Yamazaki's attack from what I remember?
After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first,
Cloud.
right?
Yay,
3,
we did it.
2, 1.
Alpha level security.
Hey, got him.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up.
All right, what's next?
3, 2, 1.
Beta level security.
Guys, I'm on
disengaged.
fire right now.
Wow. Think we've got this?
I hope so.
Hell yeah, bring it on. Ain't nothing I love more
No
than
pressure.
sticking it to Shinra.
No pressure.
Halfway there. Steady, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
Don't rush it.
No pressure.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security.
Yeah.
Disengaged.
No way! You guys are naturals.
Thank you. Big naturals.
Okay, final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
Shit.
Big booba.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Delta level security. Disengaged.
Streamer brain on point
Disposal
today.
room now accessible.
I'm fantastic. I play rhythm games
Take
every
that,
day.
Shinra, making us jump through hoops to steal your shit.
Didn't take as long as I expected. Good work, guys.
Yeah, I only messed up like what,
Likewise.
2 times?
You made it easy.
I put my heart and soul into those countdowns.
Fun fact about me, I watch things with other people, and I'm always the one counting. I'm always like 3, 2, 1, go. So it's like it's in my blood at this point. I'm genetically predisposed to getting countdowns. And we got magic up materia as a result. Called you out? No way. Sometimes I offer the mantle to the people I'm watching things to, like, would you like to count? And they always say, no, I don't. Too much responsibility, is what they say. Let's see. Well, I feel like probably we're just going to replace one of those with a magic up. Bam. You're not the count. I mean, you're not the first one. You know, like I said, lots of people don't want to do it. And I'm happy to take the responsibility. You'd say watch QuakeCon 2010 first to get into that comp analytical mindset.
Score. It's just like Cloud said.
Videos things you typically wouldn't.
I say take everything that ain't nailed down.
Yeah, man, I'm down to check it out. For sure. Now, let's open these capsules. I'm saying I'm the Tifa of the group. Yeah, you know me well. I'm finally back to kick some tail. My coconut gun. Well, let's not talk about my coconut gun. We got some big booba. We got the AI programming core. We can sell these for buku money. And buku is a French word that means really big. So you teeter between Cloud and Aerith at duality? Oh. We got some complex stuff going on. That's cool. I respect complexity. Respexity. Alright, are we good to, like, actually move on now? It's spelled just like I would expect. I like this bench. This bench is spelled how I would expect. B-E-T-C-H. Black Entertainment Television Channel. Yeah, that checks out. We want to buy Bombing Mission. That seems like pretty good money. We'll even grab a Mega Potion. For only 300 gil, it's a steal. We'll grab 2. Claris. Children are on the streets, and my dogs are letting me know about it. Well, if they don't, who will? You know, you could be in grave danger right now. Children are unpredictable. Can't trust them. Wait, does this thing sell materia too? It does. What do we got here? We got healing materia. I own 4 of them. Why not, or 3 of them? Why not own 4? Let's make it a quadruple. Poison materia. That sounds nice. Get one of those for sure. The HP up and MP up are a little too expensive at the mole, so we'll leave that for now. Children are the true monsters. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Let's see. Cloud has. I wish I could get rid of Assess, because I would do that right now, but it doesn't seem fair. So, I'm not really using Barrier too much, so why don't we just replace that with Poison for right now? Because Bio is actually one of the better spells in this game. A lot of people don't use it, but you can actually just poison a lot of bosses, like pretty much to death, and you'd be surprised how many bosses it actually works on. It won't on the next one we're fighting, but it's pretty good. On my vacation last week at the beach, the kid purposely took off his life vest and then sneezed in his mom's face on purpose twice. Sounds like kids. Do you think my PC could run OG Thief, The Dark Project? Almost certainly not. I don't even know where you get off asking. No, I don't know. Probably. If it's... honestly, if it's not a 2D RPG from like the 90s, I don't think my computer could run it. I'd be very surprised if my computer could run the original Diablo. You know? Bio is what made me win the Hell House fight? Yeah, for sure. Bio is... it punches above its weight. For sure. I now officially don't know where I'm going. Is this where I'm going?
You headed back down?
No.
You got shit to do, I won't stop you.
Thank goodness that Barrett is here. We go this way. There's almost no way it couldn't run Diablo. I ran that on my Windows 95 computer. You would be surprised.
All right.
You would be surprised.
Time to go.
Yeah, my computer chugs too much to run Friday Night Funkin' at a level that's playable. All right? I just want you to mull that over. Give it the old mull.
Huh? Huh? Look!
Nope, there he is again. That pretty mustachioed face, once again.
The eyes of one who has bathed in Mako, which would make you a soldier.
First class.
Ex-soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's
now
right.
You do too.
Think you forgetting someone?
Play Diablo 2 before Catholic class?
You strike me as the type to go on without head.
Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to
He's a good judge of character.
And what a wasteful indulgence it would be, even if there were.
Okay then. Let's talk about wasteful indulgences. What is Mako? The life stream. The lifeblood of the planet. Our planet. But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh?
We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say. But for whose benefit, I wonder.
The Slurpee, obviously.
Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's cause you brainwashed them!
Such methods are beneath me. As
Holograms are alright.
My faithful Suarez. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor.
Wu-Tai! The hell we are!
Do we look like Wu-Tai? Oh god, it's him again. I watch videos on my computer. It just takes about 5 minutes for them to load.
You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate.
Oh no!
God damn it!
How do you even make holograms work? How do you get light to stop traveling? You know? There it is. Booba foot.
Conspired with Wu-Tai against Midgard. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
Hey, citizens of Midgar, we're the good guys. These terrorists, punishment, death. We're the good guys.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
It's just like when I failed you.
Cloud, get your head in the game.
Yikes Forever is from a game called Little Misfortune. Very cool game. Alright, Boobafoot. Hang on a second. We're gonna switch. First, hold on. First, we're gonna be Barret. Right? We're gonna blow our gun load. You've got Big Booba right there.
Big boy means business.
Big Booba means business. And then I'm gonna hold on, wrong one. Then I'm gonna switch to Tifa and start. Look at this. Do you see this? I am punching a hole through his booba foot.
Watch yourself.
Hang back.
Uh-oh.
Let me in.
Why is she punching in the wrong direction? Is this a girl, a woman? She's a little girl. She's a little girl named Misfortune. She likes to say things. It's her biggest personality trait. She says things. Get another one in there. There we go. Now we're punching at full capacity. I rolled out of one into another one. Okay, let's get him with another thunder.
You got this.
Let's do this.
Build the meter up a little bit. There we go.
Let's finish.
Now we're Tifa. And we're going to start pounding in the damage. Here it is. Here it goes. This is it. Damage pound. It wasn't as much damage as I was expecting, but it was pretty handsome.
You're up.
Guess it's my turn. Buster ready to fire. Now show me how fast you can run.
Tank Buster. That doesn't seem responsible. It didn't even hit me, so it's not that responsible. That uppercut dive kick combo. Thank you. I appreciate that you see what I'm doing here. You know?
Take the lead.
I think he's gonna switch into some different parts. Oh, get out of here.
Let's take care of them
Are
first.
there other targets? Oh, there are. There's like his entire ass arms. He's got ass arms. Deal with that. You just noticed that Heidegger floats around during this fight? Yeah, he's like providing color commentary and just kind of being a horse's ass. Hello? Can I play? No?
I got
There's a big booba. Didn't he only have one big booba? Oh. Wow. That really hurt our boy. He's jerking off over your fight? He really is. Oh no! Cloud was gonna do heals and now he can't because he's in a fist. Wait, Tifa, what are you doing?
I've got you covered.
Get out of there. You absolute goose. No. There we go. Stagger that one. Break his hand. Make his Saturday really bummer. Is it broken? Did I kill it? Is it just disabled? I don't know.
Watch yourself.
Taking over.
Hold on.
Here it
That
comes.
was really close. Yeah, she was really kind of kissing that beam, wasn't she?
Watch and learn.
Tifa might have gotten tank busted. Nah, she's fine.
Oh, you in trouble now. Give them hell.
Hang back.
Alright, where's my girl? She's about to dish out another heaping helping of ass kick. Oh, gotcha.
You're up.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't have Magnify yet. So we're working on it.
The full potential of the air buster.
Oh shit. Did it get rid of its booba foot? It did. Looks like he's sitting on a jellyfish. He's gotten rid of the jellyfish. So we can summon. That's pretty nice.
Damn. All those drones.
Okay.
Time to do your thing, big man.
We definitely want to
Just
cure
make sure
people.
you got my back, all right?
Curing is big important. We're also going to use, that was the wrong button. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Steel skin. Let's have Cloud provide cure. Who is that? Whatever. Barrett.
Don't give up.
Gotta love it.
Oh shoot. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Want some more?
Now.
Here
Get
it
in there.
comes.
Yep.
Bring it home.
Also, I think we should probably summon somebody. Let's summon Chocobo Chick. Oh, we can't. It's like the one we can't do. All right, Ifrit then. Am I supposed to guard those lasers? Wait, guard doesn't work on bullets. No, it does. I'm not pressing the button on time. You can absolutely block them.
You're up.
Yeah, so we'll have Ifrit kind of doing his thing. We're also going to throw another cure over Barrett's way.
No need to panic.
Robot platform looks like Dr. Robotnik. This does kind of look like a Robotnik kind of fight. Alright, why is Barrett still dead? Can he stop? Can he just chill for a minute and stop dying? Eyes up top and the mustache beard thing?
Light him up. Bring it.
That's Doctor come by. I don't know what Tifa's doing, but she's making me uncomfortable.
Now.
Right. Give it all you got.
Alright, so with Cloud, let's go ahead and use... Does he not have two? Oh, he doesn't have the second meter yet. Okay, hang on. He's going to have it in a second. There we go, now we have it. Just beat Hell House on hard mode first try. Awesome, dude! What strategy did you use? I want Radiant Plume on this bad boy.
Don't overdo it.
Has Ifrit done anything? He does auto attack, and then you can like tell him to do special abilities. So we've been doing a bit of that. Sure, Barrett a little bit.
No need to panic.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Need my help.
that goes back to Barrett.
Insolent. You brought this down upon yourselves by opposing us.
I wish I had Rayma. Rayma would be a lot more useful.
I'll pay you back.
Believe it or not, that's actually how you pronounce that. I don't like it either. I prefer Ramu.
Give it all
I
you
do.
got.
Heidegger really goes hard in this game? Yeah, he does. He's the truth. Yikes, buddy. Did he just eat up my thing? He did. That's right. Fire two of them off. Okay, can I also get some lightning? Who has lightning? Barrett does. Oh, wait, Tifa does too. But that's fine, whatever.
No more games.
Woof.
It's over.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Alright, Kira on Tifa. Bahamut is the only one I'm picky about. I know the games have different pronunciations, but it'll always be Bahamut. Yeah. There we go. We got stagger. All right. Let's unleash the beast. Followed by a limit break. Summer Soul. Oh, that was satisfying.
We almost got this. Come on, guys.
Woo.
Bring it on.
Let's show 'em what we're made of.
All right, where's Cloud?
Taking over.
We'll finish it off with a cross slash. Tifa has no business being as good as she is. There we go. Fight over. I think I handled that okay. We got a titanium bangle out of it. Her DPS is just absurd.
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa and get out of here.
Thanks, Grems.
I was wrong about you.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Cloud!
Come on!
Get your heart out, Lara Croft. See, it would have worked if he shot it from his pee-pee. No one listens to me. No one listens to me at all. Yeah, basically the way I treat this game is like Aerith and Barret are for healing and doing like magic damage. Cloud is for setting up staggers, and Tifa is for punishing those staggers. That's essentially it. Maybe Cloud is a tiny dick. Maybe. He does seem to be compensating a little bit with that sword of his.
Hey, buddy.
This cutscene making me look real white.
Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. What do you say? Are we doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not?
Wiggle your big right toe.
Good. Easy does it. Slow.
There you go.
And steady.
We're on the same page.
Yeah. Hey, who are you?
Who are you?
I am your everything.
Okay. Jilted lover.
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
Now we're on Chapter 8, Budding Bodyguard.
Maybe you're not okay.
Hey, Aerith.
Ah, he lives. Finally awake, are we?
Please don't step on the flowers.
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are?
He really is quite ace, isn't he?
Nice to meet you again.
The boy who lives.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And this is...
An old church in the Sector 5 slums. You came crashing through the roof without so much as a lookout below.
I hope you're
Fell right into my
willing to pay
flower
for
bed.
that.
Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it.
He just
They're a lot
steps into
tougher
them
than they
more.
look. This place, it has a kind of power. Before I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
Up my ass. Oh,
You
never mind that one.
and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
Why the flash forwards? That's
Bet you
weird.
just don't know how to use it.
Seeing things that have already happened, but later?
Though,
Weird.
I really don't mind.
So strange.
Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother. Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this. You should stay a while.
And listen. Well, I think we will. I think we will stay a while. We're going to stay here for exactly 1 week. Because we're at the end of the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. I appreciate everyone who came. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, you can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at @pale_Voyager, or you can join the Discord. Both good places to see what I'm up to and when I'm streaming next. The next stream is going to be Thursday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to play some Nier. We're going to continue doing that. I've done a lot of grunt work so that we have a smooth transition through the story stuff, so that's going to be pretty exciting. And until then, I hope you guys take the greatest, the sweetest, the coolest care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Let's see if we can raid somebody. You're welcome for the stream, guys. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Why don't we? Heck. Helk. Why don't we just we're just gonna raid Dash Ducks again. I like raiding Dash Ducks. It's kind of nice to cap off a stream with some duckies and some fishies. Thank you for linking the Discord. Appreciate that. Excuse me, I almost just threw up in my own mouth. Out of excitement. I appreciate the whole time that we spent together. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Dash Ducks. I hope you guys had a good time, and that's it. Stream's over. Everybody out. Catch you later.